Alright, so we are back, and changed a couple things. I'm going to try cutting the Evolving Wilds. I also thought about cutting the second Smoldering Marsh, but that's generally a mistake whenever I do that. But yeah, we're just trying with max fetches and not as many Evolving Wilds. We'll see how that goes for us. Shuffled some stuff around in the main deck. The price became a Reeve Soul. One of the Taskers became a Murderous Cut, and one of the Atarkas became an Utter End, and then we switched up the sideboard a little bit. Still have the Sweepers. We only have one Virulent Plague now. Still have the Duresses and the Evo Leaps. Those were both phenomenal. I like the other Sorin. Instead of a Ration Cleric, we have Catacomb Sifter, which I think is probably a better brick wall unless you're playing against exactly a Tarka Red. And it goes pretty well with the Sorin and the Evo Leaps. Makes me wonder if there isn't just an Abzan deck that can play 4 of these bad boys. We have the second Atarka in the board because it seemed like we were playing against mostly decks where the Atarka was a little on the slow end. Same deal with Obnixilis. Also with Obnixilis, I kind of realized that Painful Truth and it were kind of doing the same thing. And then we have another Tasigur. I think the deck could maybe support 3 Delve cards. I think 2 is a given and 3 might be possible, but Tasigur just feels like this thing that maybe I want in some spots, but I definitely wanted more instant speed removal, which is why I went to the Murderous Cut. And then we have a second Utter End for weirdo enchantments and artifacts and planeswalkers. So that's about it. Not a ton of changes, but you know, this is what we do. We tune and we change some stuff, we try out new things, and away we go.